Full time at Santiago Bernabeu, it is Real Madrid 3, Manchester City 0. Real Madrid 3, Manchester City 0. Beautiful game of football today all over the world. I believe football lovers all over the world never expected what they saw today at the Santiago Bernabeu, the home ground of Real Madrid. It was Uruguay midfielder, Valverde, first half hat-trick. That was all Real Madrid needed to condemn Pep Guardiola and his City's men back to England on a 3-0 victory, a 3-0 defeat. And also Pep Guardiola, for the first time in a level game, he has lost a game today, and it was a painful one. But the most surprising thing in this game was that Real Madrid had about 6 to 7 of their first team players not in place today, based on injury. Kylian Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, just to measure a few. All these players were not in the starting lineup today because of injury. But magnificently, Real Madrid still were able to find a way to defeat Pep Guardiola 3-0. It was a beautiful game. Although at the end of the game, Pep Guardiola said it very clear. He said it is not over. Although a lot of person might be thinking it is over, but to Pep Guardiola, he can be able to turn this thing around at the Etihad. It was a beautiful game by Arbeloa today, playing with a five midfielder today. Only Vinicius Junior was the only attacker in the game. Although Brahim Diaz was also in the form of a midfielder today, but he was playing behind Vinicius Junior. It was a beautiful game, 5-man midfield war. This was what Arbeloa did today to condemn Pep Guardiola to a 3-0 defeat at the ever-blazing Santiago Bernabeu. And Courtois, the goalkeeper of Real Madrid, provided an assist. He opened the first assist for Real Madrid. Beautiful pass from him to Valverde. A few minutes later, Vinicius also provided an assist, and Brahim Diaz also provided an assist. Unfortunately for the citizens, they could not hold on to pressure. They had no solution. They had no bite. They had no cohesion. They had nothing to offer today. A game, they refused to even score a goal. It was an embarrassing match. Although all to play for at the return leg at Etihad, but we know by then a lot of Real Madrid players like Kylian Mbappe and a few others will be back in contention for the starting lineup in that game. So beautiful game today by Real Madrid. Congratulations to the Le Blancos, 3-0 victory against the City side. Although since last season, a lot of football lovers, if you are very sensitive enough, you know that this team has never been the team. They have never been special the way they were in the time of the early Pep Guardiola men. Unfortunately for them today, they lost, and it was a painful defeat for Pep Guardiola men. Full time at Santiago Bernabeu, it is Real Madrid 3, Manchester City 0.